everybody. How you doing? Dave Nasty here at Epic Guitar Instruction. We're going to have a good time today. We're going to learn Hold On Loosely by 38 Special. This song will take care of itself. We've got some pretty classic guitar work that's going to happen. Some ways we're going to stretch our power chords and some fun palm muting. But we're going to solo in E major as we play over the song, and we're going to do some classic riffs that all of us know and we've heard on the radio. It'll be a great guitar experience. So come along with me, please, and let's learn it. We're going to start off with a power chord on a B, and there's 3 guitars in this band and 2 drummers, so there's a lot of things we're going to cover and put into one guitar piece. So as I start this off, straight ahead, really no problem. I'll even fret it this way just for the sake of conversation. I'm going to hit a B chord, I'm going to go down to the A, and I'm going to go to that E. Now I'm going to play the E and probably the rest of these with this pinky just so you can see as I stretch, it'll be much easier. Now, I love the palm muting feel of this, and this is really important as a guitar player to understand, that when we're making sure and we're not pushing too hard against the guitar, we just want to plane against or across both the strings as much as possible. That'll get a little bit light in the loafers for you, so you want too much, just enough. Like, you actually want to hear the note value and the breakup of the amp, and you just lightly rest your hand where the strings are coming over on your saddles on any style of guitar, and you're going to achieve the sound. And what's cool about this, from a rhythm perspective, it's important to understand palm muting and releasing into louder chords. So if I have palm muted, open. Now I'm stretching down to this chord, I'm going to palm mute. So we have these accents that are taking place between palm muted and open strumming. And it's a good feel. Classic sound. Now this part, being that there's more than one guitar player, there's a guy that goes like this, and he's going to do a quick slide from B to C sharp and back again. Hit the G note, and go to the E chord. So in context, and you get that nice little feel. I put a little bit of a percussive, which is great classic guitar rhythm technique. I'll show you again here with a little bit of cross picking. You see those 1 and 2 and 3, back up on. There's little things that are good to play with rhythm, and I think when you have simple power chords, you can practice that. And with some of my students, it's kind of an often thought of thing. How can I control a palm muted power chord into some open strumming and have a riff that's really easy to play and something that we like to hear? So that's going to keep it easy for us. We're just jamming right along. We're going to go to a C chord, 3rd fret, E chord, 5th fret, easy strumming. As I was thinking, I'm like, I need to tell these people about palm muting, because if you're strumming like this and playing things incorrectly, at least we can make it quiet as we strum. So let's turn this way so David can focus on the left hand. This first finger is blocking all the way here, and as I turn this way, you're going to see that the pinky is actually blocking on the low end. Now my middle finger is coming over the top and actually hitting the low string, as well as sometimes I'll creep up my first finger to block that low string. This comes from just being able to, we want to go across all of the strings. And we want to feel like Keith Richards and get these really cool like upstrum accents. Anything works really cool on the guitar is kind of fun to exaggerate. whole rhythm part of the song, which is kind of fun. And you'll get a lot of mileage out of that. I mean, there's a ton of things that we can do just within that dynamic. So we have some cross picking, some palm muting, blending of parts together, which is really, really nice. And now we're going to talk about some of the cool solo sounds that we hear within the song after we cover this little part, which is really, really fun. This is going to be our bridge. So we're going to play this bridge section. Kind of like old AC/DC kind of a vibe, right? But basically what I'm doing is I go from here. I have these blocked on the 3rd fret. I'm going to the 2nd fret. Sorry, Dave's trying to focus and I'm bobbing my head, just having a good old time out here. So pretty straight ahead, no problems there, but that's just kind of fun to play. And you can pick it with down motions on your right hand. And you get that really neat feel. You're kind of pivoting off of the B string, or you can hybrid pick it too. It's all good. I'm going to talk about some solo stuff now, and this is where I'm going to talk about a really cool thing that's in the description box below. If you click on that, you're going to get some solo aid, and I'm going to talk about some pentatonic scales and different shapes, modes, and things like that. And this will give you some assistance to help you go along with the video. So in short, if you click on that link below in that text box, you're going to get a really cool guide that's going to give you scales and diagrams and a free video that's not available here on YouTube, but it's going to give you some great scale assistance. Everything is covered. Dave put some great work on this thing, and it's all laid out for you. Really easy to understand, and it's going to be awesome as we go through the video. So this is going to be an E major pentatonic, all of our solo work. I'm going to map out a couple of places, and then I'm going to get into some of the licks that we like to play. Now, when we play this chord, we have this pentatonic scale. So we're going to do some bends, where we're going to go in from the 3rd finger here on the 2nd string. I'm going to bend up on 12, pull my pinky in on the high string. Good 2-string bends. There's going to be one here on 11 and 12. And we're going to ring a full power chord off that. That's going to be fun. We're going to have a melody that comes off of the B string, which is going to be fun. Some single note lines. And we're going to play some nice simple bends and things like that. Let's talk about some of the good high note work up here. So from a pentatonic point of view, the scale shape that applies to this chord, now this is an E major chord in a very high position, but the scale shape is 14, 17, 14, 17, 14, 16, 14, 16, 17, 19, 16, 19. Now we like this because I can do big bends and get on that E, pull in the pinky. What he has, because you have so many guitar, or I guess what's going on because there's so many guitar players in the band, you could play licks like that and establish so much melody. A little bit of a pinch maybe. Anything that just keeps going back to E is always going to be cool when you're playing over these songs. And you're kind of thinking of some southern rock type of licks. You know, you have one in there that goes like this. Which is a fun stretch in itself. That's going to be 17 to 14. 16 to 14. You can even go like that, maybe pull that in there. That's a nice. Little E major scale. So the melodies and things that happen in this song that are so cool are based off of E major scale. Into a pentatonic scale. So that's something you could even practice on your own. Like if you put a loop pedal on and just did this, you could practice going from and just visualizing how the E goes to that E there, and it works that way. It works this way. But these are all used in soloing over the song and just being really triumphant and kind of getting some of those big bands. Where you can work on vibrato and kind of pull in some of these things and just play a great song. That's the best part about it. So thanks for watching the video here at Epic Guitar Instruction. It's really important to us that you subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment and click the like button. I think that's the most important thing for me. I'm here at your disposal. Give me a request. I love it. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Epic Guitar Instruction. Take care. I'm going to jam this thing out.